One thing people frequently fail to understand is that private practice and marketing private practice specifically is a numbers game. To give you an example, I recently received an email from some bloke purporting to be representing another bloke who recently died in the African government. This guy apparently was worth many millions of pounds, and I was a long lost distant relative, really. So the intermediary said, we've tracked you down across continents and found you, and we've got all this money to give you. We've got 43 million pounds or something that you can claim, it's yours. We will take 10% as a finder's fee, and all we need of you is your bank account details and a small fee of £1,000 to set it all up, and we'll wire over the money to you. This is a very, very well-known scam, of course, and you might be reading that and thinking, well, why am I getting sent what is patently, obviously a load of rubbish? And the answer is that it's a numbers game. These guys who are sending this stuff out are not stupid, and they send out hundreds of thousands, if not millions of emails in the surefire knowledge that they only need a few replies to make a lot of money. And they get those replies in maybe 0.1%, maybe 1,000%. I don't know. But they get enough replies to make it very, very worthwhile sending out these emails in the first place. And they make a lot of money ripping people off. Now, what is the relevance of that to your private practice? Well, the relevance is the analogy of the numbers game. So if you put out a marketing piece and that generates for you, that is not going to generate a sudden tidal wave of patients. It might do, but it's quite unlikely. And you might get a response rate of 10%, 5%, I don't know. But if you're targeting patients with high patient value, and by that I mean patients with conditions that generate a significant sum of income for you, such as, say, self-pay hip replacement, for example, then you can make a very great deal of money from a 5% response rate to an advert or a marketing piece that you put out. Now, people are discouraged because they're unsure what to do. They don't know whether they're going to get a good result and all the rest of it. And so they do nothing. But look, the piece that you put out, the marketing piece that you don't put out, will generate nothing for you. No income whatsoever. You'll get nothing. And if you put something out that's a bit crappy, well, a really good piece might have got you 5% or 10% response rate. Wonderful. But if you put out something that's a bit half-assed and a bit crappy, because you're not sure what to do and you're learning and you're finding your way, well, you might get a 1% or 2% response rate. Well, the point is, of course, that's not as good as the best response rate you could have got, but it's infinitely better than the zero response you would have got had you done nothing. So not only have you got a load of income coming in that you would never have had, but even more importantly, you've learned something through that process. And the next advert or marketing piece of whatever nature that you put out is going to be better because you'll have learned from that first half-hearted attempt. So this is how we scale and scale our marketing efforts, and in the same way scale our private practice and our private income by iteratively improving the things that we do, because we learn as we go. So African, relatives with lots of money, scams notwithstanding, it's a numbers game. So get out there and make the effort to promote your skills and your expertise and your private practice, and you will get the results. And if you don't know what you could do to promote your practice, well, get a copy of my book. It's available on Amazon, Grow Your Private Practice Fast, and for $2.99 you can get a Kindle copy, or if you want the heavy-duty 330-odd page paperback, it will cost you the princely sum of $24.99, which has to be the cheapest possible way you can learn about how to market and promote your skills. Have a great day. Bye-bye.